Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlickers, test slicers, peasants, vessels, minions, meat sacks, cheaters, sexual predators, sex addicts. I'm Useful Idiot. Welcome. And let's go back to the good old USA. And boy, you don't get more USA than the National Enquirer. And this National Enquirer is breaking a story that Ted Cruz purportedly has at least 5 mistresses. And this is pretty hilarious to me. And I don't generally get involved in these pithy little stories, but I've kind of been making an exception this election cycle because that's the best stuff out there right now. And this story is just too good to be true. And I hope it does turn out to be true. And it's particularly significant because of this ongoing battle between Donald Trump and Ted Cruz over their wives. An interesting battle in itself. And so now we have this claim about Ted Cruz. And I certainly don't have any illusions that Ted Cruz is some sort of anomaly. Everyone's involved in this sort of thing. I always remember that Newt Gingrich was so outspoken about what a cretin and sexual pervert Bill Clinton was, and then it turns out that Newt Gingrich was cheating on his own wife the whole time. So as I've said a million times, hypocrisy is the coin of the realm. They're all a bunch of hypocrites, dipshits, and cheaters. Every single one of these fucking people in Washington, D.C. is cheating on their wives, and not always with other women either, if you catch my drift. But the thing with Ted Cruz that's so funny is just because it's happening right in the middle of all this stuff, talking about their wives, and then of course he's supposedly this icon of purity, and has appealed to the family crowd, the family values crowd, and the evangelists, and the great hope for the Republican Party. And but you know, it will matter with Trump. Of course, this kind of stuff doesn't matter with other candidates. Certainly, Hillary Clinton has got all sorts of skeletons in her closet, and it doesn't really matter. And Trump has definitely got all kinds of skeletons in his closet. They're piled up in the lobbies of his hotels for most people to see. But he still has a few skeletons in his closet. Like one of my viewers brought up, Trump is undoubtedly involved with the Epstein, Bill Clinton teenage sex slave island story that broke a year or so ago. I'll attach the video about that I did below. So, you know, I just, like I say, I assume many people that are in the elite classes, whether it's in corporate America, whether it's in banks, whether it's in governments, they're all indulging in these unsavory activities. It just seems to be a given, with few exceptions. But boy, if this story turns out to be true, I mean, like I say, it'll be really interesting to see this unfold, and also kind of curious if Donald Trump had anything to do with getting this information out there. I'm pretty sure the National Enquirer is still based in New York, maybe not. But anyway, there you have it. Ted Cruz, man, he might be getting lots of action on the side. You see, besides being a secret heavy metal star from the 80s. I'm a Useful Idiot. Don't you be one too.